Check it out. Never knew a friend till I met a foe. Till I met. Never knew pain till I met the game. Never had a real team that could win the rain. Never knew what a friend could do. Never knew I'd be bruised all black and blue. With my back to the wall. Scrap with my dogs. Rap with my dogs. Cat with my dogs. Fly with me in the land. Oakland, Los Angeles. Real homies never turn to run. Even if a young sucker wanna pull them. Even if a young sucker wanna meet the sun. We gon' rep to the death where the roots is from.
Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 I'm with my homies, yeah.
Real homies stand and struggle. I know you came to hustle, grit your teeth and clench your knuckles. We didn't come to fight, we came to get you. Won't live with me till we die, that's how homies ride. No need for consternation, gather the congregation. I'm rocking for my nation, to get that spirit raising. To all my cousins and my cliques, family and folks. We gotta ride out till we break up all them hundreds folks.
Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 I'm with my homies, yeah.
Never knew chill till I met with beef. Never knew war till I met with peace. Never knew tie till I came to rest. Got a couple real homies and they all the best. Never knew cause it's hard to watch. Seen a couple of my homies die upon the block. With a and the vultures fly. And I watch for my life to stop. Hard to see in the cold night. When it's cold at night and my soul and ice. Gotta be when I'm holding tight. And I hold the lights. Get a poltergeist. But real homies never turn they back. My homies listen all these tracks. My homies all rapping Mac. We rolling out like Cadillac.
Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 East side. East side. North side.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
So good to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now hit its stride. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, they know this game will be a conference finals. They're not taking this one lightly. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Just a single game here at home. After this one, it's back on the road for the Spurs. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Last year, they lost in Game 7, one game short of a finals appearance.
And they won the season series last year against this club, but fell to them in the postseason.
And, Greg, when it really counted, they came up short. But it's another season and a chance here to gain confidence in this matchup.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Freak is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Livingston in at the 1. There's the feed to Aldridge. Leonard attacking. Nobody near Parker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Parker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thank you, Doris.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Here's Roberts. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Dishes to Nene. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Now here's Freak. 23 points his last outing. Such a wide open look. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Outside Leonard. He kicks to Nene. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Offensive rebound. Can't connect from short range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Roberts kicks to Livingston. Outside Green. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Bryant. Six on the shot clock. That doesn't go either for Bryant.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Shot by Roberts, no good.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
The open shot, Kobe. The Spurs rebound. Aldridge dishes to Nene. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Did not need 2 hands for that slam.
You know, he can save the other hand for the next time.
One will do just fine.
Yeah, but just to switch it up a little bit.
Roberts passes to Livingston. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. West is checked in for Nene. Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Daniel Green, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Felton in for Tony Parker. And Leonard gets it to go.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know. He came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
No luck. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Here's Wright. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. And Wright kicks to Roberts. He feeds it to Thompson. Lets the three fly. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Rockets.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
And now, your first team.
And the Spurs making a change here. Diaz checked in. Andrew Bogut checked in. Spurs leading by 8. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter. Looney out there with Freak. And it's Livingston in at the point guard. Now, here's Diaz. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He had 23 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Just numbers that really jump out at you in the box score.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Now here's Thompson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Felton. They lead by 4. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple. Another trip to the stripe for him, and I'll tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Nene, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Over to the wing. Roberts passes to Looney. Thompson dishes to Roberts. It's stolen by Green.
Clock is clearly on their side.
Exactly, and they can hold it for the last shot, and I think they will.
Here's Felton. The Warriors pull it in. Roberts got 4 rebounds in this game. Gets it off. No good on that last second attempt there. And we've reached...
Tony, you guys have...
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. We've done a nice job of getting everyone involved in the offense. Our passing has been heads up and unselfish. That's something I'd like to see even more of. I do like...
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
Parker out there with Bryant. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Nene. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Spurs leading by 6. Feeds to Aldridge. Thompson against Leonard. Back to Aldridge. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And that's 10 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
How nice was that? Aldridge has such great form and extension on that shot.
And Roberts kicks to Barnes. To the inside. And Freak throws it down.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Kobe kicks to Nene. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shoots off the screen. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Livingston. Green, the screen. Roberts passes to Barnes. To the middle. Roberts dishes to Livingston. And Roberts kicks to Livingston. 4 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Livingston.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Outside, Kobe. Back to Parker. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
And the Spurs making a change here. West is checked in. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's Parker in the corner. Rebound by Roberts. Roberts got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Barnes. To the left side wing. To the paint. Roberts passes to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Freak with it. Leonard picks him up. Livingston, no luck.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Daniel Green, he's checked in for Kobe. And the Warriors also making a change. Iguodala's checked in.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
That's good. Aldridge has got 14 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good on the three-point shot.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Spurs have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8 to the paint. West, that's good. West has got his first 2 points.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Klay Thompson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's right around 13 points a night, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistently.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
Tony Parker's checked in for San Antonio. Roberts dishes to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Roberts. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Roberts got 10 points now just in this quarter.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Parker drives in, and it's San Antonio with another.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Stolen by Thompson. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. Here's Roberts. A rare miss for him. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up.
And now, your Spurs team.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Warriors trail by 5. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Barnes and Green are the forward set. Livingston and Thompson are the guards. And it's Roberts in at the 5 down low.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
San Antonio on defense. And Thompson kicks to Roberts. And stolen by Aldridge. Parker against Thompson. Parker passes to Aldridge. Outside, Kobe. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. That's a 2 from Parker, and that one comes up a bit short.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Kicks it to Livingston. Thompson against Bryant. Thompson dishes to Roberts. And it's good. Walk through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Green against Leonard. The dish to Aldridge. Out to Parker. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Some great play by LaMarcus Aldridge tonight. He has 14 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's Roberts. Uses both hands to slam it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Unloads from 13. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson for the triple. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got 9 assists now tonight. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Parker outside. Aldridge against Green. Got a piece of it, but he stays with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Aldridge. The 3 from Bryant. Offensive rebound. And the foul called on Freak. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Nene kicks to Leonard. The pass to Kobe. Beyond the arc. And it's good. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
To the middle, poke loose, taken away by Nene. And here is Parker. Nene outside, doubled by Roberts. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Golden State moving it around. Here is Livingston. Green passes to Barnes. Puts it up from 15. And the jumper falls for him.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Nene outside. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Pass to Livingston. Thompson outside. He dishes it to Livingston. Shot clock at 6. And it's Roberts, top of the key. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in.
World Championships.
Here's Roberts. The feed to Livingston. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Leonard against Thompson. Left side, Leonard. 6 to shoot. San Antonio again missing. The Warriors trail. Dishes it to Thompson. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Here's Parker, puts it up, off the inbound. Green with the rebound. Iguodala dishes to Roberts. Back to Iguodala. It's deflected and stolen by Aldridge. Bryant up top. He's covered by Iguodala. Aldridge inside. Working on Green. Here's Nene. It's rebounded by Golden State.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
San Antonio's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them.
One after the other, Kobe taking care of business.
52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
.50 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Man, Parker can be an offensive force when he gets going like this.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. A 2-point game. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Here's Aldridge. Great D that time from Green.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
He nails it, and we're tied up.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, partner. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. They spread the floor and ice it on top. Spacing. Spacing.
Parker outside. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Clock at 6. Nene, the screen. Here's Aldridge.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Roberts. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. What a show.
Hi, Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Well, everyone wanted to come play hard tonight, but I thought the job he did was remarkable. The defending champs do not go down easily.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Indiana Pacers. Taking a look at the Pacers, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Let's talk about Klay Thompson, one of the best wings in the NBA. Might be the most complete shooting guard in the league. Most complete? What do you think?
I would have to say most complete. And, you know, what I really like about his game, especially playing next to Steph Curry, you know, when you play with a guy that has a little bit more, you tend to steal a little bit what they're doing. So, you know, his ball handling is definitely getting better. He can help with the playmaking duties. But what I love about this guy, he can score in a variety of ways.
His defense could be stifled.
It's the Pacers, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. First game back in Golden State for the Warriors. They're ready to play. They've lost their last 3 games, and guys, they like that streak to end tonight here.
And well, for the Warriors, they have performed above and beyond expectations thus far. As good as they've been, is it fair to wonder just how long they can keep this up?
Of course it is. I mean, I'll tell you this, they may have snuck up on some of their opponents here in the early season, but they're not sneaking up on anybody anymore. Teams will be ready for it.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Paul George. Ellis is out there with Lawson. Then it's Turner. And it's Hansbrough in at the 4-man position. Thompson against Lawson. The shot by George, wide open. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
On the wing, Thompson. The shot from 20 feet away. And he drops that one in.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Lawson dishes to Ellis. At the top of the key, Hansbrough. Screen by Ellis. Hansbrough, the pass to Lawson. He kicks it to Hansbrough. 5 to shoot. George with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. The shot. George with the bucket. George has got his first points of the game.
You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Here's Roberts. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
To the middle, here's Turner. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
On defense, Indiana. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backdoor. Probably their weakest area in that game.
Well, they weren't doing their work early. They weren't carving out space for themselves under the glass. And guys just weren't working hard enough in my estimation.
And here's George. After the 3-pointer from Klay Thompson. Right side, Turner. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Curry kicks to Roberts. That's tipped. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Ellis dishes to Lawson. Back to Ellis. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. And the foul called on Free. That's his first. Make substitutions. Pass to Ace. All sorts of time. Rebounded by Bogut.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And a wide open. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do right there, Greg, and the timing was right on time.
Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, he told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
Roberts in at center. Wright is out there with Livingston. Then there's Iguodala. And it's Bogut in at the 4. That's the Warriors 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs really lit it up. He finished 21 points and also dominated with his excellent defense and rebounding. His performance just another outstanding outing that has become more and more common for him.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Now, here is Young after the miss from Andre Iguodala. Mahinmi kicks to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Mahinmi passes to Young. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He thought he had that.
And the Pacers with possession here. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Thompson against George. He feeds it to Ellis. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one, and probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Ellis has got 4 this quarter.
The D was all over it. They just couldn't react in time to stop that quick reverse.
Out to Thompson. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Golden State.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Lawson kicks to Ellis. There's the dish to Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Monte Ellis.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Roberts dishes to Green. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And another 3 for Golden State.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And clearly, it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster. Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And George kicks to Hansbrough. George against Thompson. And here's George. 1 second left. And that does it for the first half of play.
make you kick.
The second half just about to get going here.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Thompson. He's got 13 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third.
That's a wall.
On the court for Indiana, Tyler Hansbrough out there with Turner. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Ellis. And it's Lawson in at the 1 spot. Warriors leading by 10. Thompson outside. Green with a screen on Ellis. And Curry has it in the corner. Another 3 for Golden State.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Turner passes to Ellis. In the corner, George with it. Just 5 on the clock. There's the bucket. Good. George has got 9 points.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
And Freak throws it down.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
Let's see where the Pacers are, Kevin, in terms of the NBA rankings right now. First in opponent shooting percentage. 4th in lowest turnovers per game. You know, they also show up in the top 5 in opponent scoring. That's a good number, and that's a good place to be as a team in that statistical category.
And go back to their top-notch defense. They just smother you and impose their will on you. A lot of nights it seems like teams don't even know what hit them.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Ty Lawson. Golden State's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. And Freak throws it down.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Ellis against Barnes. Down low, here's Turner. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting for Golden State, Miles Turner. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. Both free throws good from Turner. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. To the wing right side. Here's Roberts. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Lawson with it. They set the pick. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Roberts got 3 rebounds now in this one.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Outside Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
They've really come out of halftime with the eye of the tiger. Plenty of fire in their eyes and tremendous focus and intensity.
Lawson kicks to Turner. And the foul called on Freak. And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. Mahimi's checked in for Indiana. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. While we can, let's get a quick check of our 2K leaderboard for a glimpse at one of the NBA's most elite groups. The top 3-point shooting wingman in the league. 5th best, Paul George.
I mean, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting a three isn't all, though, that they do, but it sure is a lot of what they do.
They are your classic dual threat small forwards. Their three-point shooting is phenomenal, but they can still slice the defense open with their ability to get inside and attack that rack.
The pass to Rozier. They need this. That one a little long.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot. Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Out to the right wing. Dishes to Livingston. Golden State moving it around. Here's Curry with the three. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Rozier, that's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Mahimi's shot is good.
Warriors call timeout.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. Putting up 26 points, 9 rebounds, and almost 3 blocks. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, that's how he makes his presence felt.
And we see him do it time and again. He is a special talent.
Sure
and
is.
guys, as important as it is to go out and compete, let's not forget the entertainment element of this game. What an unreal finisher.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Warriors leading by 17. Here's Curry. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Here's AC, covered by Bogut. 6 on the shot clock. On its way from Young for 2, and that one hits back iron. Golden State's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
It's been a solid outing for Curry. He's got 17 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Andrew Bogut. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 tonight from 3-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. They set the pick. Curry against Young. He dishes it to Miles. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Miles has got 6 in the quarter.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Curry dishes to Roberts. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's his first trip to the line.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And as we conclude the third quarter, And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And so it's Indiana with it. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Roberts in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Ellis kicks to George. Rebound by Roberts. Roberts got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
13 feet away. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And it's Roberts, top of the key. Back to Curry. Passes to Roberts. To the left wing. Outside for Curry. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
They set the pick. And Lawson, here we go. It's stolen by Curry. At the elbow, it's Thompson.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Now, here is Lawson.
Indiana calls timeout.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
During that break, Coach Nate McMillan had some words for his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Paul George. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. With the minutes ticking down and the deficit still a big one, those adjustments have to be a chance worth taking, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Indiana again missing.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
They double him with Green. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Roberts passes to Curry. Feeds it to Roberts. Green dishes to Roberts. Count the bucket. Roberts got 15 points in just the second half.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
The shot by Turner, no good. Warriors leading by 22. Curry kicks to Roberts. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Freak. 8 rebounds, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Lawson the pass to George. Hansbrough setting the pick for George to the middle. And Ellis the bucket on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Timeout for Golden State. Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for our Warriors girls.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Roberts laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Roberts got 24 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The shot by Turner, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Ellis kicks to Turner. Turner missing again.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Outside, Green. Roberts dishes to Barnes. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Lawson. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Kicks it to Hansbrough. Takes it from 10, and it's blocked by Roberts. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Powered down with both hands.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine. And check out the bounce.
Oh, bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Golden State moving it around. Thompson outside. The feed to Roberts. Back to Thompson. Three-pointer. Another three for Golden State.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the two-game season series. But I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Roberts. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Now Curry. At the elbow, it's free. Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Roberts. And the layup's good off the glass. Roberts got 30 points.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Shots good by Turner.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And here's Freak. Shoots from the high post. Misses. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but yeah.
All right, now. What's up, girl?
Yes, Kevin, here with
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his will.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a four-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.